Over the years, the Middle Belt area of Nigeria has always experienced crises ranging from religious to communal crisis and farmer-herder clash. In order to restore peace to this area and Nigeria at large, Plan International with other organizations organized the Middle Belt Peacebuilding Academy initiative in Kaduna and Plateau State respectively, where young leaders are trained to build their own initiative to build peace and tolerance in the communities. Charles Usai, Country Director, Plan International Nigeria, said the academy is aimed at imbibing peace-building skills among youth in the communities.
The project is about building an academy or setting up an academy for young people to imbibe peace-building skills, capacity, knowledge, and attitude, and be able to replicate it within their peer groups across Plateau State and Kaduna States. Question is, why Plateau and Kaduna State? Of course, if you know the slogan of Plateau State is a home of peace and tourism. Kaduna State is also known historically as the crust or the center point of northern Nigeria or Middle Belt. Over the years, these two states have been cosmopolitan states that have accommodated people from all parts of Nigeria and have lived peacefully. In recent years, particularly in the last decade, these two states have suffered some of the worst form of communal and interreligious violence, in the last 2 decades. And that's a cause for concern. The stability of these two states is actually the stability of the entire Middle Belt region. And it is on that basis that Plan decided to intervene in these two states, because for our peace-building initiative in Nigeria, particularly looking at how it affects young girls and women, we felt that we should go to where the need is greatest, and the need is greatest in these two states. If Plateau State and Kaduna State are successful in creating a peaceful atmosphere, the ripple effect goes across the two states. It cuts across even Abuja, which is the FCT. It cuts across places like Kogi, Nasarawa, Benue, Taraba, and Gombe states. And of course, if the entire Middle Belt is actually safe, then we know that to a large extent we are going to enjoy a large form of peace and stability as far as peace building is concerned in most parts of Nigeria.
He further said that the agenda was to test a model that can work to promote peace, which has yielded positive results, and also called on the government and other agencies to adopt this model.
Our agenda was to use these few years not to solve the problem, but to test a model that can work. And that's what we've done. So if you look at the evaluation and the successes that have come up from this project, what we have done and we are showcasing to Nigeria is that there is a model that works. And that model is how you work with young people to instigate peace. For now, we want to popularize this. If we have a model that works, our agenda for now is to make it as popular as possible for as many people to adopt it and to use it in their everyday lifestyle. We hope that it can be replicated and sustained by government and by other partners. Our role is not to continue doing this forever. Our role is to show successes and models that can be replicated in these two states and even across other parts of Nigeria. That's our intention. We want the peace-building agencies to adopt it and see that young people become part and parcel of whatever peace-building initiative that they support at state level. We want other agencies to not come and start from the scratch again. It's a waste of resources and energy. And what I'm saying is actually a very bold statement. It doesn't matter if you give the credence to a plan. It doesn't matter. What matters most is that there's peace and stability in the state. So another agency can come and work with the same partners we work with the cohorts, with the young people, and continue it. It doesn't matter if you mention plan. That for us is our agenda, and that for us will be the biggest success that we can achieve from this project.
Honorable Timothy Dantong said he is coming up with a bill to rebuild the North Central and displaced persons in order to help the process of peace building.
The bill I'm coming up with, which is the Displaced Persons Service Commission, which is to establish a commission in Plateau State, which will be like the North Central Service Commission, that is rebuilding the North Central part of this country. But in Plateau State, we have that which will be able to take care of communities that have been displaced. That will help in the process of peace building in the state. But we must also commend them when they do good. Like I've talked about the land grabbing bill, anti-land grabbing, which the government actually came up with a bill, and the governor has ascended into law. And I want to believe that the bill I'm also coming up with, the state government will also see the need to ascend that to law. And we want to believe that in as much as the blame are more on government, that government will also wake up to its responsibility to ensure that they are able to do what is expected of them. I want to also applaud them for supporting the peace building agency that we have in the state.
It's actually focusing on young people. These young people have been taught different skills, and they are supposed to come up with initiatives that are peculiar to their communities to ensure that they also solve it. What we just do is to facilitate them and guide them towards ensuring that whatever intervention they are doing themselves is not causing any conflict, a new kind of conflict. So that's basically the concept of the initiative. At the end of the project now, why I would say they have done well is that they've been able to recruit hundreds of other young people. The only downside is that they don't have the same kind of skills, but they've been able to imbibe a few things across these hundreds of young people within their community, and they've been able to also do different kinds of changes. One that I would really say makes a difference is you know that there are always reprisal attacks. If you hear one thing happening in Lagos or in India, communities in Kaduna will just pick it up, and you begin to see a lot of burning and all that. That in recent years has changed. Even when you hear one community has gone up in violent conflict, these particular communities don't respond because of the different skills that they have and trainings. So I really would applaud and say it has had a very good impact in the communities.
Dorcas Olariwaju, Voice TV, Nigeria.